In the sweltering steam of a Las Vegas sauna, where the air hangs heavy with the scent of cedar and sweat, secrets have a way of slipping free like notes from a loosened tie. It was in such clandestine confines amid the haze of the Rat Pack's heyday that Paul Anka first glimpsed the lore-shrouded anatomy of Frank Sinatra, a revelation that decades later the 84-year-old crooner is only too delighted to affirm with a mischievous glint. "Yeah, it was huge," Anka declares in an exclusive interview, his voice a velvet rumble honed by 7 decades of showbiz skirmishes. He pauses for effect, then chuckles, a low rumble like distant thunder over the strip. "I don't know what that does for you." The quip lands with the precision of a well-timed punchline, but beneath it lies a tapestry of camaraderie, envy, and the unvarnished truths that bound the era's titans. Anka's candor isn't mere gossip fodder. It's a window into the male mystique of mid-century icons, where bravado masked vulnerabilities, and legends were measured not just in decibels but in dimensions. Sinatra, old Blue Eyes himself, was no stranger to mythic stature. Born in 1915 Hoboken's tenements, he clawed from saloon crooner to Coliseum conqueror, his voice a silken lasso snaring hearts from the Dorsey Band's swing to the Capitol Vault symphonies. By the 50s, the Rat Pack, Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., Joey Bishop, Peter Lawford, ruled Vegas like roving monarchs, their sand shows a cocktail of jazz, jabs, and jet-set allure. Anka, then a teen phenom with Diana topping charts in 1957, orbited this constellation, his boyish charm earning invites to the inner sanctum. Saunas were ritual, post-performance purges where robes dropped, egos inflated, and tales tallied. "I had trouble with eye contact," Anka admits, his laughter bubbling anew. The image conjures a tableau of awkward awe, the lanky Canadian averting glances from Sinatra's prodigious pride, a spectacle that dwarfed even the lounge's crystal decanters. Yet, Anka tempers the tale with a twist, nothing on Milton Berle. The comedian, a vaudeville vet turned TV trailblazer, emerges as the true colossus. "Crazy of all people," Anka muses, shaking his head at the absurdity. Burley's boast, immortalized in memoirs and midnight yarns, claimed a manhood worthy of Uncle Milty's outsized persona, a punchline that outpunched the punchlines. This anatomical anecdote, ribald as it rings, underscores a deeper thread, the Rat Pack's unfiltered fraternity, where vulnerability paraded as virility. Ava Gardner, Sinatra's tempestuous second bride from 1951 to 1957, once quipped of his anatomy as a 19-pound penis, a barb born of their stormy tango, fistfights, infidelities, a love as explosive as From Here to Eternity's Oscar-winning embrace. Anka's endorsement adds archival heft, transforming rumor to relic. But his bond with Sinatra transcends locker room lore. It's etched in the ink of immortality courtesy of My Way, the anthem Anka penned at 24, a lyrical lifeline tossed to a faltering Frank in 1969. The origin unfolds like a noir script. Anka, holidaying in France's Riviera glow, stumbles upon Claude François' Comme d'habitude in a Monte Carlo café. The melody, a melancholic waltz of regret and resolve, haunts him. He buys the rights for a song, jets to New York, and holes up in his Fifth Avenue pad. Typewriter keys clack like castanets, words flow in a trance, and now the end is near / and so I face the final curtain. It's catharsis channeled. Anka, fresh from puppy love pangs and teen idol pressures, infuses universality. "One of the few times where I sat there saying, I think I've really got something," he recalls, marveling at the serendipity. "You don't know when you have a hit. Jesus, where did this come from?" He dispatches the demo to Sinatra, then 53 and adrift, divorces piling like unpaid tabs, voice fraying from excesses, a Rat Pack crown tarnished by time. Frank, ensconced in his Palm Springs airy, bites. 2 months later, from Capitol's echo chamber, he rings Anka. "Listen to this, kid." The phone pressed to the speaker pipes the take, Sinatra's timbre, weathered yet defiant, breathing life into Anka's verse. "First time I heard this song, and I cannot tell you how I wrote it at 24, Anka says, awe undimmed. Released in 1969 on My Way, it soared, a requiem for the everyman that Sinatra embodied. Regrets, yes, but no rue. Covers cascaded, Elvis's Vegas Velvet, Sid Vicious Punk Snarl, even Goodfellas Mobster Send-Off. For Anka, it's pinnacle, from Put Your Head on My Shoulders sweetness to existential gravitas, a bridge from Bobby Soxer bait to Boomer Bible. Anka's saga, though, isn't frozen in 60s fog. It's a living loop, pulsing into 2025 with vigor undiminished. The HBO Max doc Paul Anka, My Way, premiering December 1st, dissects this archival reels of his Ottawa boyhood, where a 10-year-old hawked newspapers before crooning in church choirs, teen tours pounding Lonely Boy into jukeboxes, Vegas residencies rubbing elbows with Brando and Bacall. Directors mine his vault. Home movies of Anka jamming with Buddy Holly, scribbled napkins birthing Tonight Show themes. Its intimate autopsy, 3 marriages' joys and jilts, fatherhood's 5 daughters anchoring his orbit, battles with bipolar shadows yielding to therapy's light. Anka emerges unbowed. At 84 he's touring amphitheaters, voice a burnished brandy that bends but never breaks. His forthcoming album, slated for early 2026, signals no swan song. Collaborations beckon. Duets with Bruno Mars teasing funk-fueled flair, tracks laced with AI-assisted strings nodding to text tide. Anka's ethos? Adapt or atrophy. He's seen empires crumble. Elvis's excess, Sinatra's solitude, Berle's fade to footnotes. Yet he thrives, penning for idols while charting his own cosmos. My Way endures as mirror. Anka, like Frank, faces finals unbowed, regrets minimized, the road his own. In confirming Sinatra's stature, literal and legendary, Anka doesn't diminish. He humanizes, reminding that icons stripped bare are mere mortals with outsized hearts. As saunas steam anew in memory's haze, his laughter lingers. A toast to the huge, the human, the eternal.